Welcome back to 3D Cars, where we bring you the legends that defined generations. Today, we're taking a trip back to the golden age of American muscle and rugged design, the year 1987, to talk about a truck that became an icon of strength, dependability, and style, the Chevrolet Silverado 4X4. This isn't just another pickup. It's a symbol of American engineering from a time when trucks were built to last, built to work, and built to turn heads. The 1987 Silverado 4X4 represents the final year of the legendary, square-body, generation, a design that started in the early 70s and became one of Chevrolet's most loved truck platforms ever. With its sharp edges, solid proportions, and classic stance, this Silverado carries the spirit of a true workhorse, simple, strong, and unstoppable. One look at its boxy frame, square headlights, and broad chrome grille, and you instantly recognize it as a piece of American automotive history. At the front, that unmistakable Chevrolet grille dominates the face, flanked by dual rectangular headlights and bold chrome accents. The long, flat hood stretches over a front end that feels tough enough to plow through anything. The steel bumper, the iconic bowtie emblem, and the raised fenders all remind you this truck was built during a time when durability wasn't an option, it was standard. The Silverado 4X4 from 1987 doesn't try to be flashy or over-designed. Its beauty lies in its simplicity and the confidence it exudes without even moving an inch. From the side, the truck's squared-off silhouette gives it a commanding presence. The straight body lines, large windows, and raised ride height make it stand tall and proud. The 4X4 stance wasn't just for looks, it meant real off-road capability. With solid axles, rugged suspension, and a strong frame, this truck could handle mud, snow, and rocky trails with ease. Add in those classic steel wheels or period-correct chrome rims, and you've got a truck that still looks ready to tackle any challenge, nearly 4 decades later. Around the back, the stamped, Chevrolet, tailgate and traditional step bumper add that nostalgic touch every truck enthusiast loves. No fancy taillights or hidden compartments, just straightforward design that works. The bed itself was made for heavy-duty use, capable of hauling tools, lumber, or anything you needed for work or adventure. Whether you were towing a trailer, carrying hay, or heading out on a fishing trip, the Silverado 4X4 could do it all without breaking a sweat. Under the hood, the 1987 Silverado 4X4 was powered by a range of engines, the most iconic being the 5.7-liter V8, the heart of this beast. This small block V8 produced around 210 horsepower and 300 pound-feet of torque, giving it the grunt to pull, climb, and cruise effortlessly. What made 1987 special was that it marked the first year Chevrolet introduced fuel injection to the Silverado lineup, improving both performance and reliability. Paired with a 4-speed automatic transmission or a manual gearbox, the driving experience was raw, responsive, and purely mechanical, a feeling that's hard to replicate today. The 4X4 system itself was as tough as the truck's looks suggested. With manual locking hubs and a transfer case lever inside the cabin, drivers could engage 4-wheel drive on demand. There was something satisfying about the click of those hubs and the solid feel of shifting into 4X4 mode. No electronics, no computers, just you and the machine working in sync. It's that hands-on driving connection that made this Silverado so memorable for truck lovers. Inside, the Silverado 4X4 offered a cabin that blended comfort with practicality. The 1987 model came with bench seats wrapped in durable fabric or optional leather, a simple yet functional dashboard, and those signature square gauges that have become a design classic. Air conditioning, power windows, and AM/FM radios were luxuries back then, and the Silverado delivered them in style. Everything was built to last: thick switches, sturdy plastics, and that unmistakable Chevy steering wheel that fit perfectly in your hands. Driving the 1987 Silverado 4X4 today feels like stepping into a time capsule. You hear the deep rumble of the V8, feel the solid steering feedback, and smell that mix of metal, oil, and leather that old trucks carry like a badge of honor. It's not fast by modern standards, but it doesn't need to be. This truck was made for hauling, climbing, and cruising with character, something modern vehicles often lack. Every mile in the Silverado reminds you of why people still restore and cherish these machines today. And speaking of restoration, the 1987 Silverado 4X4 has become one of the most sought-after classics in the truck world. Enthusiasts love bringing them back to life, lifting the suspension, polishing that chrome, upgrading the interior, or swapping in modern LS engines for even more power. Whether kept in original condition or customized for modern performance, the 1987 Silverado continues to represent the perfect mix of nostalgia and toughness. It's more than a truck, it's a story of American craftsmanship. It's the truck that carried families, built homes, and explored backroads. It's the kind of vehicle that, even after decades, still starts with a roar and a promise of adventure. The 1987 Chevrolet Silverado 4x4 wasn't just made for the road, it was made to define it. This is the kind of machine that doesn't age, it evolves into legend. And for those who've driven or owned one, it's more than just metal and wheels, it's a memory of freedom, grit, and timeless design. You're watching 3D Cars. If you love classic American trucks like the 1987 Chevrolet Silverado 4x4, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tell us what your favorite Silverado generation is. Until next time, keep driving strong, keep driving proud, and keep the classics alive.